There's my notch. I've got my notch. Is it cold? Sorry.
Do you prefer to start with transverse?
It doesn't really matter. I always do sag first.
Okay.
I'm just seeing which one I like better here. I think I'm gonna do general. Then I'm gonna hit my eye scan. I don't know if you guys know about the eye scan on here, but you hit that and it makes it look good.
What do you hit?
Eye scan.
What does it do?
It just kind of like optimizes it for you.
Should we always press that?
I mean, I would. And then you could figure out what you need to optimize. So here's her kidney. Deep breath in. Breathe. Deep breath in. So I'm going to go lateral really quick, and then I'm moving slightly into the medial there. Breathe. Oh, forgot that this freeze button doesn't work very well, does it? Here we go. So I started, it's not the perfect image, but started lateral. She's so thin that we've got that rib there. So I could do a much better job probably if I roll her. So let's roll you.
Can you show us how to make a toad? Oh, it's complicated.
Oh, I can show you. All right, deep breath in. So we typically, this is your lateral right here, lateral.
Are you able to print those with the labels that say lateral?
Oh no. There's your mid. Here's your medial. I'm gonna put color on that. See how cool that is? Breathe. I mean, I can if you guys want me to.
Please.
Yeah. And because I have her laying this way, I like to have the kidney like this. But sometimes it just doesn't always work out that way because they've got ribs in the way, they've got gas in the way, and in this case scenario, I can't get a perfect, so it's gonna be more of an almond shape.
Would you say when you're in between, you're not true sag or true transverse? Which do you say? Or
Sag,
which would you?
sag on the organ, transverse on the organ.
Depends how it looks on
Yeah.
the picture.
So let me see if I can't fix this by rocking
It
it.
looks like a cauliflower.
Yeah. Ooh, where's your guys' stuff?
Did you guys know that was there?
So I'm gonna do the big deep breath in. Let me see if I can optimize my image here. I'm going right between her ribs. Okay. And see how I'm rocking and I'm trying. And breathe. Deep breath in. Go. Much better. See, I optimized my image. So now we're gonna go lateral to medial. And I'm slowly taking that picture. All right. So then to capture that, you're gonna hit capture. Oh, but I don't have a patient name in there. So here's that. See how it went completely all the way out, and now here's your little lateral aspect. So not the best image, but you know, now we're starting to get more mid. And this is where I would take my measurement. And then your medial. See how the vessels are coming in? Yeah.
Toni,
Yes.
you want to talk about the cortex and how it breaks echogenicity for the...
No. It's It's just a lot of information.
We're
I
not,
just want to like
we're not
yeah,
gonna
see it.
confuse them.
That was sagittal, right?
My brain is at capacity
Yeah.
for the day, so.
Okay. I could see your guys' faces. Oh, I don't have a name in here, you guys, so I can't save it.
Wouldn't that be medial?
Somebody, oh yeah. Somebody, want to take a picture of it? Or I could just put a name in. I guess we could do that and go live. How do
The internal storage is too full, guys.
we, last name, kidney. And so now I have to go all over. So I'm gonna hit general. Then I'm hitting my eye scan. And see if it optimizes on its own. Alright. Now, I like to zoom on the kidney. So I'm gonna have her take a deep breath in for me real quick. I'm gonna figure out where is her kidney, where's the best. I'm gonna open up my box here so that all I'm doing is making the kidney the star of the show. And boom. So I pause, and then, sorry, computer issues. Okay, go and breathe. Not the best. Deep breath in. Getting best like this. Okay. So, lat, mid, medial. I'm just gonna, I'll label this one so you guys know. Then I would. Is the printer on? Is the printer on? Hopefully that.
Can you also put that as
But who knows with these ones?
Oh yes. God, sorry guys. This sucks.
I know. Not that it
So now I'm gonna print it. And then kidney length. This. Got 10.3, 10.4.
How long is it supposed to be for a range?
Oh, big deep breath in. Sorry. I'm like, you're fine. It's different for everybody's body.
What size it should be, and you're like, you're fine.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what size is it?
Anywhere from like 8 to 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Deep breath in. So she's a struggle only becomes right on that rib cage, but I'm going to show you the cool color. Breathe. See how beautiful that is?
Gorgeous kidney.
It's so pretty. Merry Christmas. And sometimes I'll just do this and drag this until I get like what I think is the best. And I like this because it's showing that it's going all the way to those arcuates. So we'll print that one too. Okay. So Sag is pretty. Let me do this all over. You guys don't even have your Sages in here? I'm going to have to program this for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that throughout your whole entire career
Oh.
because then you're going to hurt your wrist.
Your other
You
wrist.
want to, yes, exactly, and you're going to need both of them. So it's important not to spend too much time typing. It's important. Most places will have it. And I know where all mine is, and this is all like wackadoodle. So I'm like, compared to what I do. So let's do. All right, deep breath in. Try to get this lateral aspect of her kidney. not a very good job. Go ahead and breathe. Because we're fighting with some ribs and stuff. I don't know if you guys can see. What I'd like to get is a better sliver here. So I'm gonna go really posterior, but that's not gonna work. So now I'm gonna go farther this way. Deep breath in. So I can get a better image, but I don't like this almond. So ignore the almond part of it, okay?
Is that because you're only getting like one side of it?
Yeah, and just because she's flipped over, but if we have her this way, we've got the ribs, of course, but then we've got gas. And so what we're working with is gas. Here's a patient with gas, right? And so this is what the lateral should look like in Sag. I would like to see it like this, though. Don't do as I do. God, I'm a bad parent.
Almond shape is not good.
What?
So almond shape is not
Yes.
good.
Yes. Shay will want you, and that's just you're doing this with your probe to get it. And if you're turning in your images and this is all you're getting, try a new body. Okay? Because for your images that you turn in, they need to be perfect. When you are doing like a right upper quadrant in your time, it's going to be okay if that's all you could get because there was gas. All right, deep breath in again. So I'm going to give you guys a mid almond as well. Right there, gotta breathe. So we've got cortex, you can see the pyramids, right? Cortex, pyramids, and then you've got your sinus.
It seems like we measure cortex to the pyramid, like this.
Yeah, you just measure here to here. I'm gonna measure it.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is your mid, yeah. And then we already have the medial, right? We'll just take it all together. Deep breath in. I'm just trying to find a good spot. So this is going to be her sweet spot over here. So if anybody scans her, this is what you're looking for. Boom. Breathe. So you notice I was here for those other images. I got that almond shape. Didn't really care for it, but it was the only way to clear the borders. And clearing the borders is important. And then I had to move all the way here for a really good medial shot.
This one, artifacts.
Yeah, that's just artifact. All right, the transverse is what you guys were most like freaked out about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Transverse are usually the easier ones to get.
I think it was Sag that I was
Huh?
confused about.
What'd you say again?
It was the Sag that I
Oh,
was
it was the Sag. Did that help
It
then?
doesn't flip.
Oh, yes. It's just, I could do the other side for you if you want. Okay. Let's do transverse. Right kidney. There we go. Superior. I'm going to show you guys superior to inferior. Deep breath in. See how I changed my box? So if I was to go live and do a city, here's what it would look like. Just liver, and then boom, kidney coming in. Kidney coming more in. There we go. There's our little city.
It looks like it
Breathe.
like moves up and changes shape when you go through it.
Yes, it does. So that is why you can't just stop and take pictures off of your cine because you have to optimize your images. Yeah, because
That's what Rain was saying too. Some people did that, but it's like
so here's your superior, right? We're just taking this. So does she have a fatty liver? No. She ain't got nothing.
good job.
You can drink it. And then
This program, we'll see.
deep breath in. And this is where we're gonna get the C. And you notice. I need to change this so that the center. And I just changed my probe. Just keep your- Boom. Now you can. What color? Beautiful, right? You see those beautiful vessels just flowing in there? And then
So that was mid,
that was mid.
and
yep.
you should still see
Inferior.
vessels.
Yeah. So inferior is going to be a circle basically.
Yeah, I was confused why it's a circle shape. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll show you. Let me show you why. Deep breath in. So it's a circle shape here. See that? That's superior. Then mid is your C shape. And then see, and now we're just, I want to see this tiny little guy. I'm optimizing my image. And see how it's just a circle? It's just a little circle.
It's an oval.
Again, it is the way that she is sitting as well. In fact, go on your back and let me show them what inferior would look like if we can get this.
I surprised that we still see
Deep
liver.
breath in.
I hope that the inferior pole would not have any liver. It's not true.
Yeah. Because she's so thin, you can still, but not everybody. But see how it's a little more around there. So let me go a little bit out. Deep breath in. And if I didn't want to do zoom, what could I do? I could decrease my depth. I could change my sector width if I wanted to. Maybe a little more depth here. Okay, now, I'm sorry, deep breath in. Breathe. Breathe, dang it. Talking, I'm going to get used to this though. And then the next year's, yeah. All right, there we go. So, liver, superior, mid, and then that inferior. And I'm going to go all the way out. Make sure there's no hairy scaries. And then I can change my depth.
Below, it's like intestine.
Yes, intestines, vessels, could be a lot of things. Did you guys see it? There's your inferior. And so what you're going to be looking for is there stones. Is there anything that looks abnormal? And that's why you need to know your echo pictures. I'll go ahead and take a deep breath in again. I'm just looking at her beautiful everything. Yeah, those are just intestines. You see it peristalsing? You guys see that moving? Yeah, so that's just intestines. But make sure you go all the way out. You're going all the ways into that liver as well. So superior, boom, boom, boom. So on the other side, let's go to the other side. You can just lay there. I'm going to start with sag. I always start with sag. So I'm going to start with sag. Left knee. And we're going to do lateral. But what I'm going to do is lateral to medial. And I'm going to be nice to my patient and wipe off all this gel so she's not sitting there and getting cold. Some fresh gel. Okay, this is where the C is going to look different.
Can you just put this down? Like, sorry, no, just like a tiny bit. Thank you.
This. I'm just optimizing a little bit here.
How you can optimize it if you see nothing to compare?
Just because I know, I'm just because I know that I need a bigger view. So, what I'm looking for right now is her spleen, because the kidney likes to hang out by the spleen. There it is. So here's her spleen. That's going to be the kidney, and look, we got a bunch of gas. So let's see what we can do with this. Deep breath in. I'm going down some rib spaces right now. This is why it's important to have our patients be in BO. But kind of sort of got it. Now I need to optimize my image. Breathe. And I'm going to have you roll over towards me. So I already know that the gas is going to interfere. So I'm going to see if I can get a better image here. So these are muscles, because I'm way back here. I'm very coronal. And And then I'm gonna slowly move this way until I can get the best shot. Deep breath in. Muscles coming into that rib cage. There's that other seed. So in her, kidneys in a little different. So we're gonna go lateral, muscle, lat. Here's our mid, go ahead and breathe. I'm gonna go up here and switch this to left.
What does that do?
Lets me measure the left kidney, and when I print the report, it'll have a right and a left kidney measurement instead of two rights. So now I'm gonna change my label here. Medial. Deep breath in. Remember, you see me twisting my probe, trying to get that best. There we go. That's gonna be medial, and then I'm gonna do what? So, make sure the box is open. Breathe. See how it looks the same? Yeah. But when we go into transverse, how you doing, Toni?
It makes more sense seeing you do it live.
Yeah.
And actually like looking at a body.
And usually you guys have lab before, the week before, so it would normally make more sense. That's okay. I'm here now.
We appreciate it.
Well, I really enjoy working with you guys. Well, I appreciate you guys being so kind when I make mistakes, right?
It's okay, you're all tied.
True.
So you see the angle I'm at on this kidney. I'm going, because sometimes the kidneys lay a little bit weird. I am not exactly as that. I am this to her body because this is the way her kidney is. So I'm like this. Yeah, instead. Yeah, I'm at more at one. Yeah, more at one. So that means when I'm in transverse, that means I'm not going to probably be at 9 for her. I'm going to be at more 10. We'll see if it works out. Deep breath in. And I have to come. You see how far I'm coming inferiorly here? So this is, I'm not going to say anything here because she's gassed out. So I'm coming forward. Like, okay, you go until you get a nice little circle. Okay, I'm going all the way out, going all the way in. Now I'm searching the whole kidney and breathe. It's going to be a tough one to do a cine. Deep breath in. I'm moving my probe to get that. See, but if I move it too much, look what happened.
Sagittal.
So sagittal. So now I'm slicing it again. Okay. So this is going to be, we already went all the way out. So this is going to be your, and sometimes I'm going to break. Sometimes with the left kidney, this is what you get. You got stomach, you got gas, you got all kinds of things here. We can see it. Not the most exciting. So mid, what are we gonna find mid? Deep breath in. That way that is right here, her spleen. And that is the superior. Oh, that's a better superior right there. So I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna relabel because I just found a better window. And I'm gonna delete the other picture. And I'm going to use this as my superior. Okay? And so that happens a lot when you're out in the field.
Would you delete like now or when you go to your
When you
desk?
go back. When you're an epic, you're just like, but I always know in my head which ones I'm deleting, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes when you go on and look on the computer, you're like, oh, this one's better than that one. So it can be
me send to doctor all of them. He will choose what he
No.
wants.
They will.
I wish. It's so easy.
Deep breath in. So you notice I didn't get scared. I just played. I was like, where's the best, most optimal image? And this is what this is gonna look. This is your mid. Look at that. That is how you know you're true mid, because the vessels are going up. We're gonna take a picture of that.
But you usually like rush in the real world, don't you?
Did you usually what?
Rushed. Do you have like a time limit that you have to get this stuff done?
Oh yes. You have a time limit. I'm not gonna stress you out and tell you how much time you have. So I already know I'm gonna go inferior, and what's gonna happen to this kidney? It's gonna go this way, right? So I already know, because I've been doing this for a while, that I'm gonna have to change my depth and my focus, and my sector width could be changed too. Deep breath in. So there's, ooh, look how beautiful that is. Very optimized, right? That's that mid. Now we're going inferior. So I'm going all the way out. Then I'm gonna go back up. And I'm gonna tell the doctor, I don't wanna take a picture of that. I don't wanna give her pathology. It's just probably pyramid. Breathe. And so there's my most inferior. But you notice I went all the way out, looked for hairy scaries, nothing there. Alright. It didn't take us very long to do the kidneys. Do you guys wanna look at a bladder at all, or are you guys good? You're overwhelmed, you're done. Tank is full. All right. You guys have images?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks